Abuelo, did you ever feel like you loved someone more than they loved you?
That's a dangerous question before dinner.
I'm serious. She says she loves me. And I know she does. I think she does. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only one trying.
Like I'm running. And she's just walking.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go for a walk.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Oh, Carl. I have lived many years, but one thing I will never forget is that feeling. That's why I could sense it a mile away.
Did you have someone like that?
God, I remember it like it was yesterday.
There was this girl once who made me feel that exact same way.
And I made a mistake I've carried for 50 years. You know, when you're young, you think love is loud. You think it's big gestures, fireworks, running through the rain. But sometimes, the loudest part of love is what you don't say. I was about your age, and there was this girl, Hannah. She had this way of listening to me like the world could wait. And I loved her. Dios, I loved her in a way that made everything else feel small. But I started feeling something I don't know how to explain. It felt like I was always the one reaching, calling, fixings, waiting. I would move mountains for her. And sometimes I wasn't sure she would cross the street for me. And instead of telling her how that made me feel, I convinced myself that loving her harder would fix it. I told myself, she's just tired. She's just busy. If I'm patient enough, she'll love me the way I love her. That's the trap, mijo. When you love someone deeply, you start negotiating with your own heart. But love isn't something you earn by suffering quietly. I was afraid that if I asked for more, she would leave. So I chose silence. And silence was my mistake. It didn't hurt all at once. It was me choosing comfort over courage again and again until there was nothing left to say.
But Abuelo, what do I do if I love her with everything I have, but it feels like I'm the one loving harder, like I'm giving more than she ever will?
I kept measuring love like it was a scale. Who gave more? Who tried more? Who cared more? But love isn't arithmetic, mijo. Sometimes you will love more. Sometimes you will feel deeper. That's not weakness. That's just how your heart is built. The problem isn't loving more. The problem is loving in a way that makes you smaller. I kept waiting for her to love me the way I loved her. But I never asked myself if I was being honest about what I needed. If you love someone more, that's okay. Love big. Love fully. Don't be ashamed of that. But never confuse loving more with accepting less. Love doesn't have to be equal to be real, but it has to be respectful. It has to be truthful. It had to let both people breathe.
I told him that was a terrible idea.
I don't want you to spend your life chasing balance like I did. I want you to choose courage. Listen to me carefully. Love is not about who gives more. It's about whether both hearts feel safe giving.
So what should I do?
You talk to her. You tell her how you feel. You give love a chance to stand on honesty. But promise me this. Promise me you won't choose comfort over courage like I did. Because living without someone you love hurts. But living knowing You never tried. That pain never leaves. You go ahead, I just need a minute. Hey, Alexa, are you still alive?
Of course, Siri is the one dead.
What can I do for you?
The past.
Hey, sorry I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say you guys look really good together. Truth is, some hearts only meet once. Be brave with it.
That was random.
Yeah, really random. I'd like a burger, please.
Sure, coming right up.